This on this one.
And you guys want to be close to the mic, okay?
How close? Like,
Good morning, buddy.
Yeah, say hi to the video.
Here we go, Orange Afternoon. Well, Walleye Weekend is getting underway tomorrow with plenty of activities for the entire family. Fond du Lac's premier summer tourist attraction, of course, centers around the Marine National Walleye Fishing Tournament. There's a parade tomorrow afternoon from 9th Street to Reese Street at 2:30 in the afternoon, honoring the past chairman of the event. This is the 40th anniversary for Walleye Weekend. But in addition to the fishing tournament, in addition to food and games, the 3-day event also features plenty of music on a number of stages at Lakeside Park. And coming back for their second year, one of the bands performing on Saturday afternoon, a group of high school friends. They call themselves Orange Afternoon. And good morning to all of you.
good morning.
Hey, great to have you on the show again. So, why don't we just kind of go around the room, and why don't you introduce yourselves?
All right, I'm Michael Stensland. I'm the lead singer of the band.
I'm Josh Guy, and I'm the drummer.
I'm Connor Mitchell, and I play the keys.
I'm Eric Reed, and I play lead guitar and vocals.
I'm Ben Baker, I do the rhythm guitar. I'm Mike Holzman, and I play the bass.
And I'm Bryce Hicken, and I'm the manager.
All right, Bryce Hicken is responsible for all the money that comes in. How long has this band been around? Is it about a year? Did you start last year at Walleye Weekend, Michael?
We started about 3 years ago with Connor and Ben as BMC is what it was originally called. So we started around 3 years ago, but originally all of our gigs started last year, and that's when we added Eric into the band, and we played at Walleye last year. That was really where we got going. So
Yeah, it seems like only yesterday playing at Walleye Weekend, a great crowd. What's it, Josh, what's it like when you see a lot of your friends at high school? I mean, you guys have a pretty good following.
Yeah, it's really cool just to see the support out there. There's nothing like getting up on stage and seeing everyone singing along to your songs that you're playing. It's just a really awesome feeling.
Monsieur Fond du Lac, Connor Mitchell, is in the studio. And Connor, what instrument do you play?
Piano.
The piano. But
Yes.
you also have your own hit song.
I do.
Tell the listeners about that.
So I sing What I Like About You, and I don't know, I guess everybody likes it, and it's a fun, groovy song that I like to sing, so.
All right. Now, let's see. So Ike and Ben and Bryce and Connor and Josh and Michael, they all go to Fond du Lac High School, but not Eric Reed. You go to St. Mary's. So how did you get involved in the band?
Well, I've been going to school with Ike for a long time until high school, and then we went our separate ways. We actually went to a music camp in Green Bay, and I was like, hey man, you should see if you can get me in this band. Like, I really like playing guitar and singing. So kept putting my name in, and then I went to one of their backyard shows and played a number, and then they asked if I could come to practice. Just went from there.
Eric has a great voice, by the way, and you can hit the high notes too.
Yeah, I try.
All right, Ben Baker. Ben, what do you play?
Rhythm guitar.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
All right. You can play every instrument up on stage if they asked you to do that.
I don't know about that. I can kind of do some stuff.
All right, and Ike's on the bass.
Yes.
All right. Do you guys have a favorite song that now you had a great show last year? Are you playing some of the same songs, or do you have new songs?
We do have a few new songs now. Personally, my favorite would probably be Hound Dog, because we don't normally do like swung songs, but when we swing this song, it sounds really cool.
Ben, how would you describe the
It's really
music
nice
that
to
you play? Because you're playing some older songs and a mixture of older and newer.
We just have a huge variety. We do anywhere. We've done like rap songs, we've done country, we've done 60s, we've done pop. Like, it's just huge variety.
Eric, how would you describe how the band sounds now going into this Walleye Weekend compared to last year?
Well, I think we're all like really comfortable with what we do, and I think like we've really come together and figured out between like Michael's saxophone and like where to add certain parts to songs, and we keep like adding our little own twist to songs, and I think we've come a long way in like our just as musicians in general.
All right. Connor, you and Michael and Bryce and Eric, are you graduating too this year?
No, I'm
okay, so you
going
guys
this
are
year.
graduating.
I'm bad.
Yeah, Ben Baker's also graduating.
And Ben is. Oh yeah, that's right, Ben. I thought you already had graduated 2 years ago. I wasn't
Oh, yeah.
It's got to be exciting for you. I mean, this is, and then you're going off to college, but so, you know, who knows what's going to happen to the band down the road. Kind of mixed emotions going into this Walleye weekend for you?
So like at some point we're like, well, we're really excited for it, and I think overall we're just kind of going with the flow, and we're just gonna kind of try it out this summer and see what happens with the band. So we're just enjoying it while it lasts.
And Bryce Hicken, how were you selected as the manager? Did you step up and say, hey, you guys need somebody? And I'm the man.
Yeah, I saw how good they were doing in Walleye Weekend and how much they really enjoyed it. And knowing Michael since preschool, he reached out and wanted me to be a part of this thing that they all had going on, and asked if I wanted to manage it. And from there, I just kind of took it, and I've helped them through it ever since.
All right, Josh, let me ask you this. I'll ask you the same question that I just asked a moment ago, but how have you seen this band evolve over the last year?
I think that the biggest change is we're playing more as musicians. It's not necessarily just a part anymore. We're not just like trying to get through the songs. We're trying to add things, make it our own, solo sections, that sort of thing, and not just play the song to the T. We're trying to make it our own.
All right, now are we going to see a big drum solo on Saturday?
Depends how many looks the rest of the band gives me during it. That'll kind of dictate how long it is, but I'll try and pull something out.
What do they say on Impractical Jokers when they're up on stage before Imagine Dragons? Drum solo!
Jeez. Oh yeah, that's a funny one.
All right, now, here's the other thing. You guys are playing at Walleye Weekend on Saturday. We'll talk about that in just a moment. But you've also been selected to perform at Battle of the Bands at Summerfest. Michael, how excited are you for that?
I think it's really cool. I mean, when we got the email originally, I was coming back to the high school. I think I originally had to go grab some dinner for some reason. I don't know. I was coming back to the high school though, and then Josh says, "Yo, Michael, we made Wisconsin," and I was like, "Are you serious?" And he's like, "Yeah." So we got selected as one of the 12 finalists, and now we're going from there. And I think we're just kind of trying to take it all in, because this summer is really surreal to us, playing at Walleye, the fair, and now Summerfest. And so it's like a huge stage for us, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Well, have you guys had a chance to see some of the other bands that were selected? What do you think? I mean...
Yeah, so the way it worked is you had to like submit a video on
Right.
YouTube, and that's how they found it. So we were able to look up some of the bands and stuff, and they're all very, very good. They're all really great musicians. It's pretty killer, and we're really looking forward to hearing some of those bands as well, not just playing there.
All right, Bryce, when does Orange Afternoon hit the stage on Saturday? Do you know?
2 to 4 on Walleye Weekend Saturday.
This is a 2-hour show?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have enough songs, Eric?
Yeah,
to fill two hours?
Well, actually, we're gonna be timing it out today or tomorrow. But yeah, we played we played 2 hours at the fair last summer. So and
Was it 2 hours? Okay.
yeah,
Was
and
it? All right.
we've added songs since then. So I'm pretty confident we'll be okay.
What stage are you on? Do you know?
Yeah, we're on the Charter Spectrum in 97.7 stage, so that's
Okay.
closer to the White House, from 2 to 4. So yeah, come out and support.
Yeah. Oh, it's going to be great. All right. So for the kids who are graduating from young men who are graduating from high school, Michael, what are you planning on doing next year?
So I would like to keep music in my life as much as possible. So I decided to go to UW Oshkosh and study music education.
All right.
So with a choral emphasis.
Connor Mitchell, you got a scholarship from Harvard.
No, I wish. So I'm going to Bethel University in St. Paul, Minnesota.
Great school.
Yeah, and I'm focusing on like I'm majoring in child psychology or sports psychology. That's what I'm thinking of.
Oh, great. All right. Bryce Hicken. Bryce, are you following in your dad's footsteps? Is that what I hear?
Yes, yeah, I'll be going to Fox Valley Technical College for firefighter and EMT.
All right. Future Fond du Lac Fire Chief, Bryce Hicken. Ben Baker.
I'll be going to UW Platteville for either construction management or some sort of like building design with CAD programs. But I still like want to do like music as a hobby.
Yeah, are you guys all gonna stick with music?
I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And let me ask you this: how important has music in school been for all of you?
I honestly think, playing with the guys has been memories that I'll remember for the rest of my life. I think it's crazy to think now that we're kind of leaving in 3 months that we're not gonna come back January, February next year. Guys, we gotta get ready for Walleye weekend. We gotta get ready, play these gigs.
Well, we might, maybe we'll do
Maybe something will happen, but it's gonna be bittersweet. I think we're all ready for that new chapter, but I think we're always gonna miss, the bond practice.
Josh, what about when did you start in band?
Well, I started.
Grade school?
Yeah, I started in 5th grade playing percussion, and then I joined jazz band in I think 8th grade at the middle school, and that's when I started playing drum set. So then I joined this band Orange Afternoon freshman year. So it's been a wild ride. It's been a lot of fun though.
Connor, the most memorable moment for you in your music education?
Honestly, I think it's just being a part of this band, because it's just different than anything during school hours, because we're doing gigs outside of school. We're having fun. We're up in front of all of our friends, and they're having a fun time too. So I think when you get to see everybody around you just all having fun and putting a smile on everybody's face, it means the world.
Bryce, you were playing the drums in middle school. I remember that.
Yes, I was.
Now you're on the administrative end of things as the manager of the band. So, Eric, what about you? What is school band meant for you?
Well, I've been in band and choir at Springs, and I've learned a lot. But it's one thing to like learn in a classroom and take notes and stuff. But like playing with these guys, you just learn like things on the fly, and it's like amazing like how to collaborate together as musicians and solve problems and writing. And so just between like learning at Springs, like a small school environment, and working with the band, I've become such a better musician since I've joined. So
Ben?
I definitely agree with Connor. Like, this has been like such a unique experience, and not all high schoolers like get to enjoy. So it's definitely been like a fun part of this, like just outside of school doing gigs for everyone.
Ike?
Yeah, I totally agree with that too. And having music in school is just really awesome, because every single day you get to do something related to music and just keep improving. And we have a lot of fun. And like Ben said, a lot of people don't get to do this and have high school bands like this one. And
Yeah,
it's
and
a lot of fun.
how about a shout out for your instructors as well, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. All right, it's Orange Afternoon, performing from 2 to 4 at Lakeside Park Walleye Weekend. Michael Stensland, Ben Baker, Connor Mitchell, Ike Holtzman, Eric Reed, Josh Guy, Bryce Hicken. Thank you all. Have a great summer.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
After Johnson was touted by reality TV figure Kim Kardashian, the 63-year-old great-grandmother spent decades in prison. She tells CBS